Hey guys, Freak here from UXO Freak Gaming, and today we're going to take a look at the new expansion map that they have out for Call of the Wild. It's going to be the African Sahara. The name of the reserve is Vurhonga. So there's new animals, new creatures, new weapons, and it appears a new way to hunt on the African plain. So I would say take a look, see what you think. As always, like and subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'd like to say hello to Kellen, little man. I appreciate you watching my channel, and I hope you enjoy it. So here's a little clip from Africa. So with this new map that Call of the Wild has out in Africa, you're going to see a bunch of new animals, new creatures, and what I found is a new way to hunt them. Whereas the older maps, the Pacific Northwest and Europe and Russia, as I zip along here, we used to use a bunch of rifle shots. You know, you work on your bows, your pistols, whatever. But here, I found that, as soon as you shoot that rifle, because it's so flat, I would assume, and because it's so open, everything scatters. So I had to figure out what works. And so far, what has worked for me is the bow. However, you got to sort of be a little bit closer, a little up close and personal. For the smaller games, the bow is working great, as you'll see here in a little bit. I've only played this that you're watching here maybe about an hour or so. So I don't have a ton of experience. And yes, I don't know why I'm using that collar, but I am. But it works out, you'll see. So one thing I have found is, for me, it's been pretty easy to find herd animals. Africa's full of herd animals. And as you'll see, I come across this herd, a roving herd of, I think they're called Springbok. So just take a watch and see what you think. So there we saw, a handful of those Springboks. Uh, but one thing you'll notice is they just jump around a lot. So getting a good shot on them, you sort of got to be patient, and you sort of got to have good placement. So I'm sitting here, I'm calling with the wrong caller, and I didn't realize that I don't think the Springboks are attracted to that stupid collar, but I called them. I don't know if I called them in, but they just kept coming and coming and coming. So undoubtedly, there's a water hole or a nesting area or a food plot nearby that they keep coming to. So I guess it was just by luck that I found it, but I did find it, and there's tons more of them. So on the map, you can see sort of kind of where I'm at. Yep. Here we go. We got a visitor. That stupid rattler came in handy, didn't it? Check this out. Call that son of a gun up to you. I'm over here thinking I gotta be real quiet, but this is recording. So if you're real still, you're getting the scrub, you can just about call them up to you. Get them pretty close to you. They can't really see you all that great if you're in the bushes, and I'm crouching right now. So I got several species around me, and that one got a little skittish, ran off. But this other cat over here, he's still there. So, patience, patience, patience. I can't really see him, but I sure as hell could hear him. There he is. Dropped him. And the shameless slow-mo. Pow. So he's down. I'm just going to let all these bodies lay where they are. I'll pick them up there at the end. One thing I will stress is if you do come across a herd or anything like that, more than 2 or 3 animals, you kill one, they run off. I've found that if they run off in the direction in which they just came, stay there. Because I don't know if it's just an algorithm in the computer. Another shameless slow-mo kill. But they tend to come back in the same general area. Like I said, I don't know if I'm in a watering hole or a food plot or something. But they just kept coming, so I just kept killing. And no call. You just saw a warthog call out. I've shot at 2 of them. They're not on this video, but I shot at 2 of them. I ain't killed one yet. The warthogs do travel in packs normally. Both times I've seen them, they were in a pack, and they were close to water. So there's a few water holes on this map. There's water buffalo on this map, and water buffalo, and see, they just hop around all over the place. So, but he's down. So the water buffalo and the warthogs, they tend to stay near water. So don't worry, I got him. So and there's a, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a fox or a coyote type animal here as well. I'm not sure what his name is. I've killed 1 or 2, but I can't recall the name. You'd think I'd do my homework when I put this video together, but it is what it is. Again, I would say stay patient, sit in a spot a little bit. The other maps, the animals, basically for just about every animal out there, there's a collar. It's not so on this map yet. The developers haven't designed a collar for every animal. So to my knowledge, I don't think the Springbok has a collar or a scent. Those are also things that you can get as well on this map as well. I said as well twice. But just showing you on the map where I'm located. Again, I'm right next to this body of water. I don't know what that was it just called, but it sounds crazy, right? As you could hear, they're right on the other side of these this scrub here. They can't necessarily see me until they get out of that scrub. Yeah, that one saw me. He bounced. He's out of there. You see how they bounce around? It's crazy, huh? I don't know if that's what they really do in real life, but that's just weird. They're just happy, I guess. I don't know what the hell you call them, but they just bouncing all around. Oop, oop, get back in there. I hear them. So they just keep coming. As with the other maps, this map has some really good graphics. The scenery's really good, just like the other ones. Boom, he's gone. Let's see that one. I let him a little bit. Boom. It's not like he's going real fast, but the graphics are really, really good. Scenery. I mean, I've never been to Africa. I don't know if it's accurate, but it's cool to look at. Africa's too damn hot for me. I mean, I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, but It's hot down here, but it's not Africa hot. You know what I'm saying? It's hot, but the graphics look pretty cool. So these dumb animals keep coming back. Same spot. I say let them come back. I'll just keep dropping them. They'll stop eventually. He's hopping, hopping, hopping. Yep, dropped him again. Bam. I wish I was really this good in real life. I kind of suck with the bow. But, I'll be a PlayStation tough guy, I guess. Kill all these animals. I would like to go to Africa, though. Well, no, I wouldn't. It's too hot. But, I don't know. Bet you that meat tastes good. So let's see what this one is. A lesser Kodu. I don't even know where to begin. Anyway, killed him, got some XP, got some money. A little fast forward here. Got a bunch of them. Again, be patient. Be patient, patient, patient. In case you didn't see it earlier, I'm showing you where I'm at. Here's some of the weapons that I'm using. I'm just using this bow. Just got a regular sight. And I'm using, I think it's the 420 grain arrows for the medium size game. Not the big ones, not the small ones, but the mediums. And sort of my perks and skills that I have, in case you were wondering. So yeah, you could take a look at that. Rifles, handguns, shotguns. I haven't used a lot of shotguns lately. They had a patch before they released this map where they introduced like the 20 gauge and 12 gauge shotgun. I just got into that recently, so I don't have a lot of shotgun experience. And I think I hear some more coming. Let's see which one of these guys I'm gonna kill. And he's hopping around. Ah, scaredy cat. So undoubtedly, as soon as they come out of that scrub, that they see me. I would assume, or maybe the way the wind's blowing, they can smell me. So I back up a little bit. I get in this little bush. It's a little bitty thing, but believe it or not, it does sort of camouflage me and hides me a little bit, as you can see on the screen. It's like a cuckoo bird or something cuckooing. But here they are. They keep coming. So maybe I have a better success back here. Man, happy guys. That's like the Bob Ross of deers, huh? So, I want to point out my mistake. I was going to edit this bad puppy out, but I said no, this will be a teaching moment. So I split this group up, this herd. So half went behind me. Now those cats, they ain't coming back. So when you're doing herd animals, as long as it's okay if they run away, as you've seen, they're going to keep coming back. But only as long as they run away the same direction in which they came. So if they're coming from the north, you shoot, you miss, like I just did. As long as they run back north, you're good. If these cats ran the other way, they're not coming back. But I got half, to my left, and the other half to my right now. And he's right there. He ain't going nowhere. He's fixing to beat some jerky or something like that. But yeah, when you split a group up, it is what it is. So just know that. Look at that. Got him where he stood, huh? So I'm going to point out another mistake. To get your diamond category, of course you got, your bronze, your silver, your gold. Let's see, that's a gold. And then your diamonds, and I think somebody said there's a double diamond. I've not gotten a double diamond. In order to do that, you got to have your 100% integrity. You got to have 100% consecutive harvest. So what you just saw happen is I went to a large deer.
The side-striped jackal sticks to the
Jackal.
wolves and the scrub, scavenging from other
Yeah, that's like the coyote. The
Oh,
jackal's like the
let us not
coyote,
camp.
and the red fox in the Sahara. Anyway,
When there's
so
food,
when you
that's all Umbi eats. Consider them gentle.
if you have your consecutive harvests up to 100, you got all three of those up to 100%, and you get you a big animal, you know, a trophy animal. It can go gold or it can go platinum. I'm sorry, platinum. What the hell? Diamond. If the trophy score is high enough, and the other factors. So I'm going to track this bad boy down that I hit, and he ran off. So what I did was my consecutive harvest was only like at 70 or 80%, and I ran to a big one as my first one, and I harvested him, and it only gave me a gold. It could have been a diamond, I don't know, but if not, it was just a hair away. So don't do my mistake. You know, if you got a group of downed animals that you're going to harvest your smaller to your larger, just to be sure that you don't pass up a gold or a diamond, or if there is such a thing, a double diamond. So guys, I do appreciate you watching this. I hope this gives you a little input as to what Savannah's like. So if you will, like and subscribe to this channel, and we'll try to bring you some good footage in the near future. Thanks again.